This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
What's up, you guys? My name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is another cooking video, and what we are going to cook today is Annie's homegrown mac and cheese. So make sure you follow along with the video. I'll also have the recipe in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to
My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on. There's an when I say I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause I make no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't love yourself and regret, just love yourself and instead I'm on the right track.
So what you're going to be using for today's video to do the homemade boxed mac and cheese is you're going to be using a pot so you can put the noodles in and boil the water in as well. After that, you're going to be using a strainer. So once the water is done boiling and the noodles, you're gonna do it in the sink. So I'll show you how to do that later on in today's video. And then after you boil the water, you're going to be using 2 teaspoons of butter. But since I am doing double the boxed mac and cheese, I'm going to be using 4 teaspoons of butter. Last but not least, to add in, you're going to be using the low-fat milk. And we do not have the carton size milk, so I'm going to be using these. We can find these at your local grocery store, or if they provide it at your school, at your local school. So when you're going to be using this, you're going to use 1/4 cup. So you can pour it in, but since I'm doing double the box of mac and cheese, I'm going to do double 1/4 cup. So stay tuned for today's video to learn more on how to cook homemade boxed mac and cheese. So now that I went over on what you're going to need for today's video, now we are going to start the process. So the first step you're going to be doing is you're going to add the water in the pan, well, in the pot. You're going to fill it up at a certain level. Now that's finished, we're going to bring it over to the stove. And now what you're going to be doing is you're going to put it on high heat. Let me turn the lock first. You're going to turn it on and put it on high heat. And now you're going to wait until the water. So now you're going to wait until the water is done boiling so you can add the noodles. So now, as you can hear that the water is finally done boiling, we are going to add the noodles. So what you're going to do, as you see the water is boiling, we are going to grab the boxed mac and cheese. It will have the powder stuff in it, so make sure you're gonna take that out because we do not want that put it in. You're going to add it in. And as you said, and as I said, I am going to be adding a double. So let me add the other half of it. take the other half out. And normally so normally it would say I need 6 minutes to boil. I'm going to be doubling that, so that'll be 12 minutes. Good thing I caught myself. And then after that, you're going to stir it over and over and over again. I recommend doing it every 2 minutes so it doesn't stick to the bottom. So I'm going to do that next. And then after that, we can strain it and add the rest of the stuff to finish the recipe. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to stir the noodles. So let me go ahead and grab the spatula. So in order to stir the noodles, you are going to be using this. This will definitely help you stir. So now let's go ahead and do that. Make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. Hey Google, set a timer for 12 minutes.
Okay, 12 minutes. Starting now.
There you go, I've set as my timer for 12 minutes. So I definitely recommend you stirring every 2 minutes so it does not stick at the bottom of the pan, because we do not want that.
11 minutes later.
So now that the noodles are finally done boiling, we are going to strain it in the sink. So let me go ahead and grab the noodles. It is very
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say
And now
it's
you're
alright.
going to add it in the sink. So add my strainer
Little
here.
darling, it's been a long, cold, long
You gotta be careful when you have glasses because the steam's gonna rise right up.
Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's
So now we are going to, after this, you're gonna use the same pot to do the mixture with the butter,
Little
the
darling, the smiles return
cheese.
into the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
So now I'm gonna add back to the stove so we can continue our mixture. So now that we are finally done straining the noodles, we are going to start adding the mixture. So we do not add the noodles right now. We are going to use the stuff. So right now you're going to be using the milk. Be messy, good thing.
Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear.
You are going to
Here comes the
add
sun,
the mixture,
doo-doo-doo-doo.
cheese.
Here comes the sun,
Favorite part.
I say it's alright.
Make sure you get all
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo.
add the second batch.
Here comes the sun, it's alright. It's alright.
And then you're going to add the butter. Special spatula, here it is. You're gonna turn it on not high, because that's gonna boil.
Well, pick me up with golden hand. Oh, let's sail
on low. So now that we have added the mixture, now we are going to add the noodles and combine it all. So now that we have the noodles boiled, now we are going to, like I said, add it. Here is the noodles. Very careful. You're gonna stir it like I'm doing. And what I like to do for the finishing touch, it's up to you and it's optional, is add extra cheese to make it more cheesy. So now it is finally done. I am going to put it in the bowls, and then I am going to see you guys later, and I'm going to tell you while I'm eating how it tastes and so. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally done. As you've seen, I have eaten it already because it's so good. But now let's also have another bite with you guys. It is not that cheesy. I like extra cheese because it's really good with cheese. But I say this is out of 1 out of 10. I'll give this a 7-ish. But you can add as much cheese as you would like into the mac and cheese. Whether you like less cheese, more cheese, or in this case, if you're lactose intolerant, there are other recipes out there to make mac and cheese without dairy, without milk. Milk is dairy, but yeah, so make sure, I want you guys to do this recipe, and either maybe without me being in the video or do a step-by-step. I definitely recommend that as well. So yeah, this is actually really good. So go ahead and check the description below for the recipe for this mac and cheese brought to you by TANGY. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. I do have some more recipes coming soon to my channel, so stay tuned. You guys are watching Just Jenny. Have a wonderful weekend.